Hey everyone, welcome back to B Studio, and today we're going to be talking about the High School Musical, the musical, the series, Season 2 finale, titled Second Chances. Mixed thoughts on this episode. I'm excited to get into it. I posted some final predictions, and I guess most of them came true overall, and I was still trying to think of what I really wanted for this finale to contain, and I guess it did what it was supposed to, but I felt like they didn't do it in the best way, if that makes sense. I'm just going to kind of be diving into what I think should have been improved, what should have been taken out, that kind of thing. So, first off, we didn't get to see Act 2, like the rest of Act 2, really, so that was kind of disappointing, but oh well. I like the Ashlyn and Big Red scene. I really feel like we should have seen more of them this season, like their relationship develop, but whatever. So we had that whole thing going on. And then we had the EJ and Mr. Mazzara conversation where Mr. Mazzara admitted that he got accepted to be on the Caltech board, robotics board or whatever, so good for him or whatever. EJ calls off the date with Gina and she's really upset, turns to Nene for comfort. And Nene just says that you're a brave girl. I didn't write down their whole conversation. It was sweet enough. I guess I expected them to have some sort of conversation because of the whole tension with the chocolates. So I did like their friendship. I feel like we just haven't seen a lot of it. So I guess it's nice to see it because I feel like, I mean, they're definitely opposites overall, but I feel like they could still make a good friendship, and I guess I'd like the direction that they're going with that. Hopefully we'll get to see more of them. Guess you can say it's like a Gabriella and Taylor kind of situation, I guess you can say. Okay, and then we kind of have this whole thing going on with Ricky and Nene. They open their cards. I didn't know what the cards would exactly, like, pertain, and I almost wanted it to be something a little bit more, I don't know. I just feel like it was the most boring thing to say in the cards that you could come up with, saying, I know this journey has been hard, but thank you. I was, like, if you're writing personal cards to each other, shouldn't there be something a little bit more in it? Like, they overhyped the cards way too much. Good thing they didn't get back together, I'm glad. But I still feel like they could have put something in the cards to make it more exciting, or I don't know, to make us even care about Rini, and that didn't make me care about it really at all. I mean, I guess they kind of got their closure in a way, but if that's where the writers are going with it, they failed, because all it did was make it leave off on an awkward path. It wasn't really even that happy. So I don't know what they're doing with the whole Rini thing. That was a little bit upsetting to me. Okay, so then we kind of we have this conversation with Ricky and Miss Jen. I did like this personally. We see that he pretty much gives his permission for his dad to date her. So, I don't know. I feel like this is going to lead into a love triangle in Season 3. It's already been teased this season, so I still like Benjamin better, honestly. I guess I liked Mike and her, but now that that's just kind of been off the radar for a little bit, I guess I've liked her and Benjamin because he kind of he doesn't full out say it, but he does pretty much admit that he has feelings for her, and she doesn't really confirm or deny it, which I really wanted her to, because we've waited so long. I wanted this season to end with, like, them getting together or something, but oh well, whatever. Although I still feel like that was disappointing, but okay, so we have that whole thing going on, and then we have, I'm trying to think, we have this whole Second Chances music video, which I really did like. I mean, maybe it wasn't the best, but I think it really showed where each character came from the beginning. Like, Ricky and Nene are looking for their second chances from outside their relationship to grow as people. EJ is wondering, does he deserve a better chance? Gina's kind of questioning the same thing, like, will a second chance be out there? So they're kind of all singing it, and I did like it. Wasn't my favorite song that they've done, but I personally did enjoy it. Probably the best part of the episode, in my opinion, just this music, and the music video, and it really just shows how far all these characters have come. I really did like it. I don't really have anything bad things to say about the music. I mean, it was definitely my favorite part. But we cut over to Slices, and I guess it was fine. One thing about Courtney and Howie, I guess, is that they did make up and get back together, so that's a good thing. It was kind of like a boring, like, thing, because I still feel like Howie has something to do with stealing the harness. I wish he would have admitted it. And I guess you can say that, oh, he was just confused on his feelings for Courtney, but I still feel like he had something to do with it. I wish he would have admitted it, because I guess I like the two of them together enough, but I want them to be completely honest with each other, and we still haven't gotten to that point yet in the relationship, so So he's at the party there too, and I don't know why he's there. Whatever. But then Lily and Antoine show up, and Antoine's hilarious. He's definitely been one of the highlights this season for only appearing in a few episodes. I'm sure I'll talk about it a little bit later when I think everyone will be back. But so we have this whole thing. They show up, and pretty much everyone kind of kicks her out. Lily says that she likes Ricky. Ricky's confused. Miss Jen shows up with the envelope. And everyone's like, I don't know if we want to open that envelope. I feel like we should drop out of the race because we kind of already won with our competition. So why should we even, like, be upset if we lose? I guess I think it really showed that they've been through so much that this is just another thing they had to worry about. And I think this is part of Miss Jen's arc this season, that she realizes that she pushed these kids too hard to the point that it really caused them to stress out. And I would have wanted to see more of the kids' reaction to the Mankeys, because the Mankeys was such an overlooked plot. Like, they hardly talked about it. First of all, Zachy Roy hardly appeared at all this season for being a villain. Like, I was assuming he would show up in the final episode, but no. So I'm really surprised that, like, I don't even know what we're supposed to think of him, because, we hardly got any of that. We hardly got any insight to his backstory with Miss Jen, so we don't know what we're supposed to think of him. So I guess I do like Lily a little bit better in the sense that she's been around more, so we can kind of, like, play with the character more. Apparently she was supposed to sing Home, but she never did, Lily, so I don't know, I guess they must have scrapped that. So we have that whole thing going on. They decide to withdraw from the race, which I guess works, but I still feel like, then what was the point of it? I mean, I get it was, like, to show how far they've come, like, the competition they've won, but I still feel like they really could have taken this whole North High rivalry thing out. Make it, like, I mean, they could still do Beauty and the Beast, that's fine, but really take this whole North High rivalry out, take Zachy Roy and Lily out, and I think it would have been a better story overall. Still do Beauty and the Beast, just spend more time with rehearsals. It could have been great, but they just went a different direction. I read something online that they couldn't do big, they couldn't do, like, a big thing for the Mankeys because of COVID, so that's one of the reasons why they didn't do it. So I guess they originally had planned for there to be, they still competed and then dropped out after, during or something. I don't know what would have been more interesting. I really don't care anymore. Yeah, this was just a little bit, I don't know what to think. And then we kind of get, Nene calls Gina's brother, and it looks like she's gonna, like, be exploring her music more. So it definitely could be that Olivia Rodrigo leaves. I'm not absolutely certain, but there's a chance that she could definitely leave. And then Gina and EJ, this was kind of disappointing to me. I mean, I'm glad they resolved their things, and I guess they kissed. I'm assuming that they kissed. That was the intention that they were giving. So they ran into each other, they kissed, and that was kind of the end. But then it was almost kind of like cringy how they were running towards each other. Why not show the kiss? It's Gina's first kiss. Why not show it? They've been building up Portwell for all this time, and yet we don't even get to see it. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it. And, like, plus I feel like there were so many more romantic ways that they could have played it out. I mean, I still really did. I'm still really glad that they did it, that they resolved their issues, but I feel like there could have been another way. But I'm gonna get off of here. Comment down below your thoughts on this finale. I liked it okay. I'm gonna give it like a B or something, but I'm gonna get off of here. Hopefully season 3, fingers crossed. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications, and bye.